Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Gaming with Wham. And we are back with another new bit of news. It's gonna be like this for the next few days. As you can see, we have got our new super troop, that is the sneaky goblin, mean and green. So we all expected it to be the archer, but I'm a bit, like you can say, surprised that they went with the goblin. So now we have two troops, that is the barbarian and the goblin. So it's a bit interesting. You have the sneaky goblin, actually it's like the sneaky archer which is there in your builder base, and you have the super barbarian. So these are the two things which we have, and now we're going to have a look at what actually does it do, what is the new you can say ability that makes them super. So here it is. This is the new sneaky goblin, and this is how he looks. And he is bulky. You can see that he is bigger, he is bulkier, he has muscle, and they go for the slogan mean and green. So that's what we all will be looking for. And as you can see that he has a sack in his hand where he puts the loot, and he smashes the buildings with a pretty good you can say, like, yeah, it's like a wrench which he smashes the buildings. So it's pretty good. I really like how they went with it instead of having basic things like an archer, because you already have a lot of stuff happening with the archers. You have an archer queen. We thought you will have like your next hero will be the goblin, but it didn't happen. And I'm really happy that they're giving a bit emphasis to the goblins now, at least. And it's really good that they went for this way. And his new ability is exactly the same what happens to the archers in your build a base, where they are not like all visible in, I think it's 9 seconds or like 8 seconds. So that's really good. They can just storm in and just snatch the loot and just leave, and that's really good. You can see that here. You can see also enemy archer queen is not able to look at this, and it just runs past the enemy archer queen, which is really good. And the ability is called as cloak. So they really go and hammer up an entire base, and especially they hammer up the buildings which have resources in them, and they sneak into bases. So that's what they do, is they go and sneak into the base and go for the dark elixir, the elixir storages, the gold storages. And if you pay close attention, you can see that he is lifting up his leg, and and then he's about to attack, he lifts up his leg, and then again he attacks, then he lifts up his leg. So it's really good that they went for this way. Small details like this is very important when you're having a game like this which has lasted for 6 years. I mean, it's really good. And what I also had to inform you all by the yesterday's video was that when you go back to the barbarian, it takes you 50,000 dark elixir if you have to make it normal barbs to the super barbarian. And he has the rage, which is normal, where you increase your speed and damage for 8 seconds. But what you need to understand is that he also takes up 5 spaces. So that's what you need to look at. He takes up a lot of space, usually 5 spaces, and his he does a lot of damage. He has a good amount of hit point on him too. 1000 hit point is pretty good. You can actually ham a good base with this if you use these in the right way. So Hall 11s and above are going to have a different approach to bases, and it's really going to be exciting. But what I didn't like is that the housing space, it takes up also 5, so it's really bad. As you can see here, one of the Barb went and attacked this Barb King, and the Barb actually defeated the Barb King. So that's really good. So that's all on this video, as we are going to have a look, as we have seen about the sneaky goblin, and we'll be back with more sneaks and sneak peeks and more about Clash of Clans. Until that time, stay safe, stay healthy, and clash on.